I'm checking in. Judy.
Hi, Judy.
Hi.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Welcome to Align and Flow. Let's go ahead and get started. So you can find a comfortable seat, whatever that is. If you want to be kneeling, or you can sit cross-legged. And wherever you're at, let's just lengthen the spine. Make sure we're on mute here. Lengthen the spine, close the eyes. And take a deep breath in and out. And turning inward focus on the breath. And we'll start with Ujjayi breath, which is that oceanic breath. It sounds like the waves as you breathe in and out. So it's an audible breath. You should be able to hear yourself breathe. And I just want you to tune into the three parts of the breath. So we have the deep belly, the rib cage, and the throat. And you want to try to access all three of these parts within your breath. So just for a few more, notice the belly expand, and then the ribs, and then the chest. And then relax the chest, the ribs, and the belly. We'll try our best to keep this breath throughout practice. If you catch yourself holding your breath or maybe breathing too fast, you can slow down, you can take a child's pose, or you can simply just bring yourself back to awareness, to the breath. Let's just take one more deep breath in and deep breath out. And you can open the eyes. We'll move in to tabletop position. Start with a few rounds of cat-cow to warm the spine up. Inhale, drop the belly, fill up. Exhale, scoop and press away. Inhale. Exhale. Go ahead and come back to a neutral spine. We'll add a spinal twist. Reach the right arm up. Maybe roll the wrist out. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, thread the right arm underneath. Use the ground to help you twist. Breathing in. And breathing out. Let's take one more breath. And release this side. And switch sides, reach left arm, roll the wrist. And thread it through. Breathe into your or left shoulder. And turn the chest open. Inhale. And exhale, release. Come back to center. Spread the fingers wide, tuck your toes under. Lift up for down dog. Bend one knee and then the other. Maybe turning the knees in and across the midline as you bend for a side body stretch. And then bring your hips back to center, press the heels down, chest back. A few wave-like motions with the spine. On the inhale, curl the spine forward to plank, stack the shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, press back, down dog. Curl it forward, inhale. Exhale back. One more time, roll it forward. And press it back. In down dog again, take a few deep breaths. Stretch the full body and have the intention to let go of stress. Calm the mind, stretch the body. Take another inhale. And exhale. Lift your heels, look forward, bend the knees. Walk to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Bring the belly onto the thighs. Fold yourself in. Couple more deep breaths. Relaxing the head. Maybe rolling the shoulders out. And slowly bend the knees. We'll curl the spine up to standing. Inhale, reach the arms. And exhale to heart center. Staying with the breath as we flow through some sun salutations. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Lengthen. Exhale, step back plank. Gaze forward. Inhale, roll the shoulders forward. Exhale, chaturanga all the way to the belly. Press tops of the feet down. Inhale, open the chest, cobra pose. Exhale, relax. Press up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Lift the heels, bend the knees. Hopper step to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Curl and rise up, reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. Another round just like that. Use your breath. Step back plank. Exhale. Inhale, open heart. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Lift the heels. Look forward, hopper step. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Curl and rise, reach up. Exhale to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Lengthen the spine. Step your left foot back this time. Pulse a few times in your lunge. So inhale, lift the hips, lift your toes. Exhale, bend. Warming up the legs. Step back plank. Flow through. Maybe you're warm enough for upward facing dog, lifting the kneecaps and the thighs. If not, stick with cobra. Breathe in and out. Look forward, hop or step. Halfway lift. And release. Follow the breath on the way up. Exhale, pull into the heart. Other side for lunge. Left foot steps back. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the front toes. Exhale, bend. Step back, plank pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back. Inhale. Exhale. Move your big toes together. From here, we'll lift the right leg high back behind us. Three-legged dog. Feel this split stretch through the legs. Length through the spine. We'll inhale. Exhale, curl right knee into nose. Inhale, kick it up. Exhale, over to the right tricep, hold. Left tricep. Right tricep. Inhale, kick back up. Exhale, step all the way through. Feel grounded through the feet. Slowly peel your hands up to crescent lunge. Return to your breath. Breathe into your left hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, cactus arms, open chest, look up. Couple more breaths. Feel that nice stretch across the heart. Inhale. And exhale, fingertips down. Step left foot forward to meet the right. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees. Come up to a chair pose. Send your hips back. Draw the belly in, the low back working down to a neutral spine. We'll inhale. Exhale, lift the heels, float the arms back, airplane. A few more times with the breath. Last one. Stay here or fold forward with the chest. Drinking bird. Deep breath in. Exhale, straighten the legs, bow forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, option is step back for plank, or you can work on hopping back. Inhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, press back. Inhale. Exhale. Take another breath. Cleanse the body with more oxygen. And we'll switch sides. Lift the left leg high. Breathe into your legs. Next exhale, curl knee into nose. Reach it up. Exhale to the left tricep. Then over to the right. Back to the left. And kick it up. Exhale, step through this time in between the hands. Get stable in the feet. Feel the chest up. Reach the arms. So back heel is lifted. Tone through the belly. And exhale, cactus arms, look up. Stay with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. Reach the arms. Exhale, hands down. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Halfway lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, bend the knees, sink the hips. Reach the arms. Pull the belly in so you're not arching the back. And we'll add spinal twist this time. Hands together at heart center. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow over to the right knee. Turn. Use your breath to help you detox. One more breath. Inhale back to center. Exhale, switch sides, right elbow to the left knee. Keep your knees together. Don't let the right knee sneak forward. One more clearing breath. Release this side, fold forward, relax. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Option to step, or you can work on your hop back to plank. And we'll flow through. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Feet touch together again. Lift the right leg high. Let's open the hip, bend the knee this time. Inhale. Exhale, right knee into the nose, squeeze and plank. Kick the legs straight up. Exhale, step through. Plant your back heel down this time for warrior one. A little bit wider stance than crescent. Reach the arms high. Next, exhale, open the chest again. And as you do this, tone through the low belly. So you're getting extension through your thoracic spine more than your lumbar. And then interlace fingertips behind the back, open the chest. Take a big breath in and then exhale, bow forward, right shoulder towards the right knee. Now you can keep your arms like this, or release both hands down on the inside of the right foot, and then work your right arm underneath the right leg, and wrap the left hand around your back for a bind. 3 more breaths. After your third exhale, bring both hands on the inside of the right foot and adjust your feet for runner's lunge. You're stretching into the right hip. You have the option to lower the back knee here. And don't be afraid to make some movements. You can pulse, you can turn. You can also work your way down to the forearms. Let's take 3 more breaths. And then come back up to your hands. Step back, plank. Exhale, flow. You can always skip your flow and go right back to down dog. And that's where we'll meet. Deep breath in and out. Left leg lifts high. Open the hip, bend the knee. Breathe into your left psoas muscle, the major hip flexor that connects your leg to your spine. Exhale, curl in, left knee to nose. Inhale, kick left leg straight up. Exhale, step through. Plant your back foot down. And rise up. Warrior one. Exhale, open the chest. And then interlace behind the back. Open up. Squeeze the shoulders. Exhale, bow forward. Left shoulder towards left knee. And you're welcome to stay here or drop both hands. Wrap that left arm underneath your left leg. Right hand behind the back. 3 more deep breaths. And release your hands down on the inside of the left foot for runner's lunge. And think about what you did on the other side. You can try to mirror that on this side. Feeling into your left hip crease. Bring yourself up. Step back plank. Option to flow through. Take a deep breath in and out. And lift your right leg high. Exhale to right tricep. Inhale back up. Exhale left tricep. Inhale up. Exhale, step through. Plant your back heel all the way down. Open up for warrior two. Exhale, hold warrior. Get strong through the legs, and then rise up through the right arm. Ujjayi breaths. Exhale, extended side angle. Forearm down. You could reach right fingertips to the floor. You could also work on your bind. 3 deep breaths. Nice job. Release again to runner's lunge. Both hands on the inside of the right foot. Plant your left hand. Reach the right arm up and turn your toes, turn your chest to the right. Now you can stay here, or if you want to work your way back to a side plank, right leg stacks on top of the left. And if you need a side plank variation, you can lower the left knee down. Stay active through your left shoulder. And then exhale, release to full plank. And flow through. Or you can skip. We'll meet back in down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Lift the left leg high. Exhale, curl left knee to left tricep. Kick it up. Exhale over to the right. Kick it up. Step it through. Plant your back foot down. Open up. Warrior two. Hold your warrior. Get strong. And then reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. You can use your forearm, or you can reach all the way down. Practice your bind if you did on the other side. Wherever you're at, try to gaze up. Open the chest. Release the hands down on the inside of the left foot. Turn to the top of your mat. Plant your right hand so it stacks with your right shoulder. Turn to the left with your toes. Reach the left arm. Stretching the left hip. And then eventually stepping back for side plank. Arch your hips up. Keep lifting and pressing away from the mat. And release back to plank. We'll flow through. Meet back in down dog. Inhale, lift the heels high, look forward. Hopper step. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Curl all the way up. Reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. Take 3 deep breaths. Slow the heart rate back down. Again, checking in with the 3 parts of the breath. Are you using the belly, the ribs, and the chest? Inhale. And exhale. We'll work on our eagle pose. You can take a little step back on your mat if you'd like. Start in a chair and then wrap the right leg around the left, using the toes if you need to as a kickstand. Reach the arms, right arm under left, and then sit into your chair. Keep your hips facing forward. Feel that nice stretch in the low back and in between the shoulder blades. And take 5 deep breaths. Good. And unwind, release this side, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, bring your fingertips out in front of you on the ground. And reach that right leg back behind you. And breathe into your left leg. Active through the right toes, reaching back. And Keep your right hand down. See if you can peel the left arm up and look to the left. And release, fold forward. Relax through the legs, through the spine. Good, curl the spine up. Reach the arms. Exhale to heart center. And pause, notice what sensations come up. And we'll switch sides. Left leg wraps around the right. Keep hips facing forward. Wrap left arm under. Palms meet, elbows meet. And sit into it. Sit your hips back. Wringing out the body with these binds to the midline. Release the side. Reach your arms back up. And exhale, fold forward. Let your fingertips touch the mat right under your shoulders. And extend your left leg back in space. Keep the hips even by inner spiraling the left thigh. And breathe into the right hamstring. Option to float the right arm, look to the right for twists. And slowly release. Fold forward. Maybe your hands can come under your feet this time. Massage the palms, gorilla pose. You're welcome to stay here if you'd like, or we're gonna move into a malasana squat. So you heel toe your feet out, so the toes are facing out, 45-degree angle. Bend the knees, sink the hips. Bring your elbows onto the inner thighs. And drop the tailbone as you lift the chest. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Then lean forward a little bit. Extend your left arm out in front of the left knee. Reach your right arm up. Now you can stay here in extension or wrap both arms around the left leg. So you're clasping at the left hip. And your shoulders might not allow you to be able to touch hands. And that's okay, you can still practice and keep reaching. Inhale. And exhale, release the side, back to center. We'll switch sides, extend the right arm, reach the left. Stay in extension or work on your bind. Awesome, release this side. And then bring your fingertips down nice and slow. Bring your toes forward so you're in a wide-legged or a wider stance, about as wide as your mat with your feet. And then inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Pull the belly in, draw the shoulders back. And keep this long spine. Give yourself a little bend in the knees. Bring your right hand over to the left shin. Reach the left arm up for a twist. option to reach around for the right hip. These binds help a lot with our shoulders, opening the shoulders so we don't get stuck there. Come back to center, halfway lift, and then switch. Left hand over to the right, reach the right arm up. And release this side, fold forward, and slowly curl the spine up. Move your feet a little closer together. Stand tall, palms face forward. Ground your energy. As you exhale, pull down to the feet into your mat. And then pull up through your abs, your chest, and the top of the head. So you're as tall as you can be. And then exhale the air out. And inhale, reach the arms up. Grab your left wrist with the palm facing down. Stretch over to the right side. Stay here, start to tap the right toes out and work on balance. Inhale, and exhale, release this side. Again, feel that connection with your mat as you grow tall through the top. And then inhale, reach the arms up. Grab your right wrist this time, float over to the left. Tap the left toes out, work on balance. Nice, release this side. Finish with your toes together. And you want a little bit of space out in front of you on your mat. So we're gonna work on toe pose. You can stay in toe pose or you can move into crow pose, which is that arm balance. So we'll start by reaching the arms out in front of us, lifting the heels, and then flex your wrists like you're pressing a wall away. Okay. Keep the wrists flexed, the fingers spreading wide. Start to bend into your knees. Now, if you have knee issues going on, you can stay here and just work on balancing chair. If you want to come down further, you can bring hips, or glutes all the way down to the heels. Still working on toe balance. Or you can bring the hands down as wide as your shoulders. Stack your shoulders over the wrists. Lift your hips up and get your kneecaps to the very tops of your triceps. And start to balance forward. Try to lift the toes. And when you're ready, bring your toes back down, back into toe balance, but we'll let the knees go wide and reach the arms forward. Relax the head, breathe into the low back. And then plant your hands at the top of your mat, and you can either step or hop back to your plank, and then lower all the way down to the belly. Interlace fingertips behind your back and touch your chin down. You'll exhale all the air out. On the inhale, squeeze and lift everything. Arms, chest, and legs. Exhale, relax. Few more rounds. On the last one, hold. Get strong through the back body. And then release. You can keep arms by your sides or bring them around for a pillow. And you'll look off to the right side. Just breathe into your belly. Again, checking in with 3 parts of the breath: belly, ribs, and chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, and belly. You can look off to the left side, even out your neck. 3 parts of the breath. We'll take our time moving into bow pose. So bring your head back to center. You can reach back for 1 foot. Stretch the quad. When you're ready, stretch back for the other foot. And once you have both feet, or if you can even get to the ankles, you can flex the feet. Give a little squeeze between your knees, like you're squeezing a ball. Exhale the air. Inhale, kick and lift. Exhale, relax. Keep going. Move with your breath. Last one, hold. Deep breath in. Exhale, release. Reach your arms out to T. Look off to the right. And we'll move into scorpion pose. Right leg lifts, send it over to the left. If your foot can touch the ground, use the ground to help you stretch deeper. But don't lose your breath. When you're ready, release that side. Switch sides, look to the left. And send your left leg over to the right. And start to release this side. Bring your hands back under your shoulders. Press yourself back for a child's pose. Knees in, big toes touching. Reach the arms, lower the head down. And massage the forehead side to side. Calming the nervous system. Starting to make our way down to the floor. Bring your head back to center, right on the third eye between the eyebrows. Your higher self, where your instincts lie. Take a deep breath in and out to connect there. And then lift your head, plant your hands. We'll do a few moving cat-cows. So bend into the elbows, inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, scoop and round back. The last time, finish in your child's pose, sinking the hips towards the heels, and then reach your arms over to the right for side body stretch. Come up, stretch it over to the left. Breathe into the right. And come back to center. Now we're going to do a low lunge. So if any of you need to pad your back knee, I want you to fold over that left side of your mat so you have a little bit more padding. And we're going to come up and step the right foot forward. And you're going to be in more of a 90-degree angle instead of hips really far forward. So you're going to stay here. You're going to try to get to the upper part of your left knee. So you're kind of on that meatier part of your knee. And then lift your back foot. See if you can reach it with your left hand. You can stay here, or you could try to reach back with both hands, pulling the heel in towards the butt. Now, if this doesn't feel good for the knee, you could always play with dropping the left fingertips down and stretching forward. Okay. Or you can, skip this one, just kind of stay in a low lunge. So it's all just depending on how this feels on the knee joint. But if you can clasp with both hands, we're going to work on looking up, opening the chest, kicking the foot back into the hands back into the foot, but still toning through the low belly and the low back. 3 deep breaths. Slowly release. Nice job. If you need to straighten that front leg, you can. We'll slide it back. Switch sides. So I'm going to fold my right side of the mat over for a little extra padding. And then step my left foot forward, more in a 90-degree angle. And get to that meatier part of the top of my right knee. Reach back with the right hand to start. Then maybe the left hand. Okay, another option is dropping the right fingertips down. Or just working on your low lunge. Let's take 3 deep breaths together wherever you're at. Keep drawing the tailbone down, the belly in. And slowly release this side. Straighten the front leg if you need to. Slide the foot back. And then we'll undo our mat. Finish on our knees in a camel pose. And we'll make our way down to a seat. So make sure all 10 of your toes are involved. We'll lift our hips back up. Squeeze your knees in towards each other, like you're trying to squeeze that ball. And move the hips forward. As you open the chest, draw the tailbone down. You might be able to reach back for your heels. Take another breath. Try to come up evenly on both sides. Untuck your toes and bow forwards. Breathe into the low back. Counter pose. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Move into your down dog just to transition into pigeon. We'll tuck the toes, lift the hips high. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the right knee, send the shin across your mat. Straighten the left leg back behind you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Do a little rock side to side. But eventually I want you to come to some stillness. And again, return to the breath. All of your attention. Noticing the belly, the ribs, the chest. The chest, the ribs, the belly. Three more deep breaths. Start to lift yourself back up, tucking the toes, press back to down dog. And lift your left leg high. Bend the knee, send the shin across. Lengthen. And then fold. You can move a little bit. Feel into your hip. And then start to relax again. Belly, ribs, chest. Chest, ribs, belly. 3 more times. Slowly come up on this side. Again, lifting back to a down dog. And we'll make our time making our way up to the top of the mat and coming into a seat. If you want to work on jumping there, you bend the knees, cross your ankles, and then sit down. So once we're all in a seat, do a couple spinal rolls, massaging the spine. Notice any flat spots and try to curl deeper. And we'll meet back up in a seat with straight legs for staff pose. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow forward. Breathe into the low back. Next inhale, you'll rise. Scoot forward on your mat in butterfly pose. Feet together, knees wide. Lengthen the spine. And exhale, bow. And use your arms to help stretch the hips. Return to your breath. Rise back up. Keep your legs the same. You'll reach the arms out in front of you. And exhale, curl down vertebrae by vertebrae onto your back. Reach the arms up overhead. Stretch through the spine, the shoulders. And then exhale, release your arms down by your sides. Notice how gravity still stretches the hips here. And you're welcome to stay here or add any other poses that you might need. If you're ready to fully rest, we'll straighten the legs, let the toes fall out. And we'll return back to that 3-part breath that I've been referencing throughout class. Bring your hands onto the low belly and breathe into your hands. And then move your hands up to your ribs. Breathe into your hands. And then move your hands up to your collarbone and breathe into your hands. And lastly, left hand on your chest, right hand on your belly. Access all 3 parts of the breath. Continue your deep breaths. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Make your way into a full body stretch. Let's hug the knees into the chest. We'll rock side to side. Circles on the low back. Finish with a tight squeeze, lifting the head and shoulders. And roll yourself up to a seat. One more deep breath together. Lengthen the spine. Exhale the air out. And breathe all the way in. And all the way out. Namaste. Beautiful practice, everyone.